with Lauren.
Hello, babes.
Founder of Girl vs. Cancer. So we are absolutely obsessed with you at Lemonade Dolls and everything that you're doing. I've followed your journey for a long time now, and I just think our viewers are going to be so excited to see what you're doing and how you're just creating awareness around the sebum cancer, and how you're like bringing awareness to the fact that it's not a disease just for the over 50s, you know, and I think that's really important. We're obsessed with your light, your energy, your entire business, your online presence, your
Stop
podcast.
it. I won't be able to get out of it. You're a bit too big.
No, I'm going to be feeding you Prosecco in a minute and then it'll be fine. But first of all, I want to say congratulations with your Webby Award.
Thank you so much.
Nice. You just got off the plane.
I literally just got off the plane. So I got off the plane last night, so I'm probably going to trip over my words a lot and say the wrong words for things, because that happens when I'm tired.
Yeah.
But I got off the plane, went straight to Mum's to have a bit of a sleep, and then came here to you, lovely lot. But it's been a bit of a whirlwind. We literally flew in on the Saturday night, had the Sunday, and then the Monday night was the awards, and then flew back that morning.
Insane.
I don't do things by halves.
Yeah,
I'm really a liability. Like that,
if you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly one.
Exactly.
You know?
I like that. I'm
Yeah.
taking it.
Do it.
Put it on a
Yeah,
t-shirt. You're wrong.
Yes, on the boobs, on the nipples.
Little bears.
So, what gave you the confidence to start Girl vs. Cancer?
Well, I'm not a wallflower. I've got a gob on me. I know how to use it most of the time.
Me too.
Yeah. So it was kind of, for me, it felt like a really organic thing to share what was going to happen to me. I knew from the minute I got diagnosed, it was such a shock.
Yeah.
And such a shock to everyone around me.
Yeah.
And the more and more I started to learn about the disease that I had, I realised that actually, you know, a lot of young women are diagnosed with breast cancer, and why didn't I know that, and why wasn't I checking my breasts regularly? And because the thing is with breast cancer, if you catch it at an early stage, survival rates are phenomenally high.
Yeah.
And that's the key. I knew I wanted to do something really positive with it and raise awareness of what cancer actually looks like.
Yeah.
Because my version of what I thought cancer looked like before I got ill was very different.
Very different, yeah, totally.
Like you I'm sure you're the same. Like with cancer, you see like people in hospital beds with no hair, like dying, and that is part of cancer, unfortunately. But as with any like severe illness, there is that fatality kind of angle that people come at in terms of media and portraying it.
And it's perception,
Exactly, but it's also, I'm still me. Just because I had
totally.
cancer doesn't mean I'm going to not want to drink Prosecco, doesn't mean I'm not going to want to go to gigs.
Wild. Totally.
I mean, and I wanted to show cancer through my eyes, not how someone dictates it would be. I was getting fed up of people looking at me going,
oh yeah, poor you.
The head tilt. And I think the work that we're doing with the podcast and Girl vs. Cancer, it is changing the way people think of it. And I know that I know people have been diagnosed since me, and actually they've gone, well, I've seen Lauren do it, and this is
I can do it.
and I can do it.
Totally.
And that's
It's
what I
like
wanted, because I didn't have it.
Yeah.
There was no one. I had one person who's my age who had cancer and survived it, and who was my kind of girl, who I could go and go, how does this work? And she could tell me in words and ways that I understood.
That you understood.
So I wanted to be that.
It wasn't like
girls.
a leaflet going ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding.
there were
and you're
leaflets, my friend, but they were full of really stuffy, cold, clinical language with women on the front, and it was all like, it was elderly white females. And I'm like, this doesn't resonate.
And you're like, I'm a fab young girl, what do I do? You know?
Exactly.
From all this experience, from your experience, you have literally created like Lauren Empire. I mean, haven't you? You've kind of, you know, from your t-shirts to your podcast to your charity, your online social kind of presence, the panels that you do, like you coming here. I mean, you are literally an entrepreneurial badass.
Oh my God, stop. Do you know what? You're the first person who's called me actually an entrepreneur to my face.
You are.
That is sick.
You
Say that again.
You are an entrepreneurial badass girl. Like, but you
I love
are.
that.
And like, and you know, from founder to founder, like it's so inspiring to see what you've built and the reasons why you've built it. So you are so good at tackling the taboo that is the sebum cancer. What do you think? I mean, you've smashed that, and that's you know, you've done that on everything that you're doing. What can you know the Lemonade Dolls do? What can our viewers do? What can the listeners do to help you with that?
I think what they can do for everyone, not just me, is to stop talking about it in hushed tones. Is to stop saying cancer like it's a dirty word. There's another C word that's a dirty word. This one is not that bad. And I think cancer's part of life now. You know, as much as death is part of life, but cancer doesn't mean death.
No.
And for me, what I just want is I want people to kind of be more open with their conversations around it, because then what happens is people begin to understand what the cancer experience looks like, because more people are talking about it. And more people are telling about their signs and symptoms of whatever cancer they've had. And the more people talk about cancer, and not in hushed tones, it normalises the conversation. And that's the thing, because when you speak to medical professionals, the way they see cancer now is they're like, we want cancer to become, they want to cure it, but they want to see it more as like a diabetes or a heart disease where it's, you live with it, it's treatable, it's manageable, we move forward.
So what's next to you? No. Oh my God! Everything.
Everything. Well, you know, we talked about this. Yeah. So the podcast is continuing, so that's one thing that continues. But I'm at a point now where I'm doing a lot of media profiling. There's a lot of work going on behind the scenes, but I am at capacity of what I can physically do alone.
Yeah.
I've got ideas for actual like community building in real life stuff.
Amazing.
So that's pop-ups, meetups, store stuff. The possibilities are endless. And I think if I can do what I've done with just me, think if there was 5 of me.
Yeah, exactly.
So watch the space, basically. Fingers crossed, by the end of this year, I'll have a team.
Before we go,
are
you happy to answer some of our tidbits?
Oh, yeah. Tidbit me up.
Yeah, tidbit. Just quick fire questions.
Yes.
Okay. Pants or thong?
Oh, thong.
Thong. Bralette or crop top?
Bralette.
Madonna or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Vodka or gin?
Gin.
Lemon or lime?
Lime.
Ooh, Notting Hill or Love Actually?
Love Actually.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Healing.
That was fast.
Thank you very much. I love that. A banana or a condom? A condom on a banana.
I think we need the Prosecco now. It's time.